Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to meet you once again with another interesting English lesson. I hope you all are safe at home enjoying the vacation, and I know you are ready for the lesson with the pupil's book, notebook and a pen ready with you. Our lesson today is based on writing. It is based on competency 7. Uses English creatively and innovatively in written communication. So at the end of this lesson, you will be able to write a paragraph describing a tourist destination. Look at these pictures. They all are examples for tourist destinations. So what is a tourist destination? I'm sure you all are familiar with the term. Tourist destination is a place that people visit for pleasure and interest, usually while they are on holiday. You know, Sri Lanka is famous as the wonder of Asia. It is a paradise full of beautiful sandy beaches, corals, ancient ruins, wildlife, botanical gardens, and so many places. So in our lesson today, we are going to write a description about popular tourist destinations in Sri Lanka. Let's look at the slide. I know when you see the heading, it creates a beautiful picture of wild elephants in your mind. So before writing, let's read a description. When you read the description, pay your attention to the way I have organized the facts. So in this description, I have organized the facts in 3 small subheadings. You can see the first one, location. Shall we read it? Pinnavala Elephant Orphanage is located at Pinnavala, a village close to Kegol town in the Sabaragamuwa province. Location means where the place is situated. So when you write about the location, you can write the city, town, district or province. Here I have used the preposition in there. Can you guess what we are going to write next? I hope that is easy for you. Yes, then we are going to write what is special about the place. Shall we read it? The orphanage was founded to protect the wild elephants found in and near the forests. It is an orphanage, a nursery, and a captive breeding ground for wild Asian elephants. It has the largest herd of captive elephants in the world. It says, Pinnavala Elephant Orphanage protects wild elephants captured due to various reasons in the country. It also says that it has the largest herd of captive elephants in the world. It's interesting, isn't it? Now I know you have already guessed what we are going to write next. It is about what we can see or do once you get there. Let's see that. The third subheading is what you can see or do once you get there. Shall we read it? Elephants going to bathe in a line and feeding baby elephants are the most spectacular scenes among the visitors to this place. So if you go to Pinnavala Elephant Orphanage, you can see baby elephants going in queues, how they are being fed and how they are being bathed, things like that. Okay. When you write a paragraph describe a tourist destination, now it is clear that there should be a plan. And remember, we don't write paragraph under separate subheadings. I have organized the facts here in order to explain how to organize the facts in a paragraph. So that is the plan. I have used these subheadings to show you how to organize the facts. When it comes to writing, it is very important that you have organized the facts, arranged them according to a plan, and the other important thing is to use grammar correctly. Here in this slide, you can see some useful sentence patterns and structures that you can use to describe location. The first one, it is situated or located in the blank district. You can say in the Kegol district, in the Kandy district, likewise. In the blank province, you can say in the central province or in the western province, Uva province, so on. in the hill country in the southern coast. Look at these two examples. Nallur Kovil is situated in Jaffna. Sigiriya is located in the Matale district. World's End is a popular tourist destination located in the Central Hills. You can see here, I have used the verb is situated and then preposition in with the place Jaffna. Second one is the same. Sigiriya, the verb is located, again the preposition in the Matale district. Last one is also the same. This slide shows you the most important sentence structures that you can use to describe what's special about the place or what makes the place special. Let's read them. It has a historical value, geographical value, religious or cultural value. It is an ancient place, wonderful or natural place. It was made or established in, you can write a year there. See the examples. Temple of the Tooth Relic is a religious place located in the central province. It has a cultural value. It was built in the Kandy era. So that is about the speciality of the place. When you describe what things you can see or do once you get the place, you can use these phrases and sentence structures. Let's see them. Things you can see or things you can do. You can simply use there is or there are pattern, and you can also say, you can also write you can see or you can do or you can go, you can swim, watch, enjoy, things like that. See the examples underneath. You can swim in the shallow water. If you go to Nilaveli or Pasikuda beach, you can have a swim in the shallow water. There are wild elephants, wild boars, deer, leopards and peacocks in the Yala National Park. I'm sure that is clear to you. When you write a paragraph describing a tourist destination, now it is clear that you have to have a plan. That means you organize your details. It is very important that you get the grammar right. We have another interesting activity here. We are going to describe another popular tourist destination in Sri Lanka. It is Hikkaduwa Coral Reef. I know when you see these pictures, they make you want to visit them. Let's see the phrases I have given there. Hikkaduwa Coral Reef, Marine National Park, Sri Lanka, Southern Province, 4 kilometers in extent, corals of 60 species, about 170 species of reef fish, turtles, dive or go on boat rides, watch corals, many locals and foreigners. I hope you have completed the paragraph. Let's see the paragraph. Here I have written the description in 3 different colors in order to show you how to organize the facts there. The first color describes the location, and the second part describes what is special about the place, and the third part describes what you can see or do once you get there. Let's read it. Hikkaduwa Coral Reef is a marine national park in Sri Lanka. It is located in the southern province. The coral reef is 4 kilometers in extent. There are corals of 60 species and about 170 species of reef fish in the Hikkaduwa Marine National Park. It is a good place to watch turtles. We can dive or go on boat rides to watch corals. Many locals and foreigners visit Hikkaduwa annually. It is an interesting paragraph, isn't it? I hope that is clear to you. So the children, when it comes to writing, it is very important that you organize your ideas, use the correct grammatical structures, sentences, and also using good range of vocabulary. So in this slide, I'm going to teach you some of the most relevant adjectives that you can use to describe tourist destinations. Let's see the first one. You can use the adjectives ancient and historic to describe a place that has a long history. See the example. Anuradhapura is an ancient city with many ruins. If a place is pleasing in the eye, you can use the adjectives beautiful, attractive, or lovely. See the example. Nuwara is very beautiful in April. You can use the adjectives exciting and lively to describe a place which is full of enjoyable and adventurous things to do. See the example. Kitulgala is an exciting tourist destination. You know, when you visit Kitulgala, you can go water rafting, mountain climbing, and you can also have water jumps. So many thrilling activities to do. Again, you have another set of adjectives that are mostly used when we write a paragraph describing a place. Famous. We all know if something or if a place is well known, it is famous. Sigiriya is a famous tourist destination among foreigners. We can also use the word fantastic if you find the place wonderful. Look at the example. Arugambe is a fantastic beach in the northern coast. Here you have another set of adjectives that you can use to describe a place. Fascinating. If a place is very interesting, you can use the adjective fascinating. Kandy is a fascinating city to visit with wonderfully rich culture and history. You can also use the word picturesque if the place is charming or interesting in a unique way. See the example there. Galle is a picturesque seaside town. We all know the meaning of the word popular. If a place is popular, it is liked by a lot of people. There are many popular tourist destinations in Sri Lanka. You can also use this sentence as an introductory sentence when you describe a place. Let's move on to another two important adjectives that we can commonly use to describe a place. Unpolluted. If a place is clean, we can use the word unpolluted. See the example. Sri Lanka is surrounded by unpolluted coastal belt. You can use adjectives giant or huge to describe something very big. See the example. Sigiriya is a very big rock fortress. Here we've moved on to another interesting activity. I have given you the details of two different places. To organize the facts, I have followed the guidelines given in the textbook. See how you are going to organize your facts there. The location, the specialty. Here I have included something new here, why you like this place, and things you can see or do once you get there. We have two places here, Galle Fort, Haggala Botanical Garden. I want you to select one of the places and write a beautiful paragraph using the adjectives that we have already discussed. It is time for you to start your writing. I hope you have completed your writing. Let's see the paragraph. Galle Fort. Galle Fort is a famous landmark located in the southern province. It is a place of historical value. I like to visit this place because of the colonial buildings and the beautiful surrounding by the sea. We can see the old Dutch fort, clock tower, lighthouse, and the fascinating sea when we visit the Galle Fort. Galle Fort is a famous landmark located in the southern province. I have written what is special about this place. It is a place of historical value. And then I have written why I like this place. I like to visit this place because of the colonial buildings and the beautiful surrounding by the sea. The last sentence shows you what you can see or what you can do once you get there. We can see the old Dutch fort, clock tower, lighthouse, and the fascinating sea when we visit the Galle Fort. Here I have used some of the adjectives we have already discussed to make my writing more beautiful. I have used the adjectives famous, historical, colonial, beautiful, old, and fascinating. Children, did you see the word landmark there? So what is a landmark? Landmark is something that you can see clearly from a distance and that will help you to know where you are. See these examples. Dutch fort is a landmark in Gaul. The temple of the tooth relic is a landmark in Kandy. Shall we move to another interesting activity? Here you have the same paragraph in which I have highlighted some words and phrases. What you're going to do is to write another paragraph describing a different tourist destination, replace those words and phrases with that of the words you are going to describe the place. Here I have the information and the details of Haggala Botanical Garden. You are going to write a paragraph about Haggala Botanical Garden by replacing those highlighted words in the paragraph Gaul Fort. Shall I write the first sentence with me? So instead of Gaul Fort, you can write Haggala Botanical Garden is a famous, you can simply say, is a famous tourist destination located in the central province. Now take your time and complete the paragraph. I hope you have finished your writing. Shall you check your writing? Haggala Botanical Garden. Haggala Botanical Garden is a famous tourist destination located in the central province. It is a place of natural beauty. I like to visit this place because of the cool climate and the beautiful surrounding in the central hills. We can see roses, ferns, and the picturesque sceneries when we visit the Haggala Botanical Gardens. If you have a look at this paragraph again, first I have introduced the place. Haggala Botanical Garden is a famous tourist destination, and then I have written where it is situated, located in the central province. Then I have written what is special about this place. It is a place of natural beauty, and then I have written why I like to visit this place. I like to visit this place because of the cool climate and the beautiful surrounding in the central hills. Finally, I have written what we can see or do once we get there. We can see roses, ferns, and the picturesque sceneries when we visit the Haggala Botanical Garden. Now it is the activity time. You can see this activity in your pupil's book. So open your pupil's book to page number 33. There in activity 12, you have this question. Here I'm not going to help you. You are going to write the paragraph describing any tourist destination on your own. You're going to organize your facts under these categories. Now this is your plan. The location, the specialty, why you like this place, and things to see. When it comes to writing, it is very important that you organize your facts. It is also very important to use correct phrases and structures, that means correct grammar. It is also very important that you use wide range of vocabulary. Punctuating the paragraph meaningfully is also very important. And when you write, think about clear handwriting and spelling. Now you are going to select a place and organize your facts and write them nicely using adjectives we have already discussed. Remember, we write about location, what is special about the place, and what you can see or do once you get there, and why you like the place. Hope you have completed your task. Let's see what I have written. I have written a paragraph describing Yala National Park. Let's read it. Yala National Park is a popular tourist destination among local and foreign tourists. It is located in the southern province bordering the Indian Ocean. The park is best known for its variety of wild animals. I like to visit the park because it is an ideal place to watch Sri Lankan elephants, leopards, and aquatic birds. We can go on safari and enjoy watching wild animals in their natural habitats. Have a look at this paragraph again. First, I have introduced the place. Yala National Park is a popular tourist destination among local and foreign tourists. Then I have written where it is situated. It is located in the southern province bordering the Indian Ocean. Then I have written what is special about this place. The park is best known for its variety of wild animals. And I have written why I like to visit there. With that, I have come to the conclusion of my lesson. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Remember, when you write a paragraph, it is very important that you have a plan. That means you are going to organize the facts that you are going to include in the paragraph. Using correct grammar, punctuating meaningfully, using correct spellings and clear handwriting will help you to get good marks. With that, we have come to the end of the lesson today. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Goodbye until meet up with another interesting lesson.
In this lesson, you find many meaningful dialogues that can be used in day-to-day life. So, you can practice them whenever you are free. If you have any problem, please get the support of your teachers and friends. Remember, practice makes you perfect. A beach. A lovely place. Well, 4 children on the beach did many activities. Let's talk about what they did at the beach. In this lesson, we are going to talk about how to describe past actions. Watch carefully and try to identify the verbs used. You have to notice how they talk about things that happened in the past.
Noni-san, you look so tired. Where did you go?
We went to the beach.
How nice. Did you enjoy?
Yes, a lot. We flew kites. They went up and up in the sky.
I made a sand castle.
Oh, you have enjoyed a lot.
It was so windy. We ran from one end to the other end. We found some seashells. Here they are.
Oh, how lovely they are.
We took some photographs.
I know you are tired and hungry now.
Yes, uncle. We are tired and very hungry now.
They must be hungry. They played for a long time.
Okay, go home soon and have your lunch.
Did you notice what they did at the beach? Can you remember the activities they did? Let's watch again. And I want you to remember the verbs and their forms.
Now, Nisam, you look so tired. Where did you go?
We went to the beach.
How nice. Did you enjoy?
Yes, a lot. We flew kites. They went up and up in the sky.
I made a sandcastle.
Oh, you have enjoyed a lot.
It was so windy. We ran from one end to the other end. We found some seashells. Here they are.
Oh, how lovely they are.
We took some photographs.
I know you are tired and hungry now.
Yes, uncle. We are tired and very hungry now.
They must be hungry. They played for a long time.
Okay, go home soon and have your lunch.
Hope you have noted the verbs. Let's check them. What was the first verb? What did Nisam say?
We went to the beach.
We went to the beach. Look, we have highlighted the verb went. Do you know the present form of the verb? I'm sure you know the verb. Go is the present form of the verb went. Go, went. Go, went. Go is the present form of the verb went. Let's look at the other verbs. We flew kites. We flew kites. Yes, the past form of the verb fly is flew. Fly, flew. Fly, flew. Let's see the next verb. What did Isuri say?
I made a sandcastle.
I made a sand castle. Make, made. Make, made. I'm sure now you know the past form of the following verbs. Go, fly, make, run, take, swim. Well done. Hope you got the answers. Let's check. Go, went. Fly, flew. Make, made. Run, ran. Take, took. Swim, swam. Children, all these verbs forms their past tense in a different way. It is completely different from the present tense form. We call them irregular verbs. Let's move on to the next scene and see what they are talking about.
Uncle, our van will come now. You too can go with us.
How nice.
We are going for lunch. You can join us.
I have just had lunch. We had an almsgiving for the elders.
Where was it?
It was at an elders' home in Piliyandala.
Elders' home? What did you do there?
We spent the entire morning with them.
Uncle, tell us what you did.
We swept the home first and made the place neat and tidy. Then it was time for lunch. We served them. One lady was very old. I fed her too.
Were they happy?
You won't believe, they entertained us.
Oh,
They sang songs. We joined them.
Did they tell any stories?
Yes, they told us folk tales. Two of them made nice speeches and thanked us.
Didn't you give any presents?
We gave some presents in the end. They were very happy.
Oh, what a busy day it would have been for all of them. Let's watch what they did once again. I want you to look at the verbs this time.
Noni-san, you look so tired. Where did you go?
We went to the beach.
How nice. Did you enjoy?
Yes, a lot. We flew kites. They went up and up in the sky.
I made a sandcastle.
Oh, you have enjoyed a lot.
It was so windy. We ran from one end to the other end. We found some seashells. Here they are.
Oh, how lovely they are.
We took some photographs.
I know you are tired and hungry now.
Yes, uncle. We are tired and very hungry now.
They must be hungry. They played for a long time.
Okay, go home soon and have your lunch.
Uncle, our van will come now. You too can go with us.
How nice.
We are going for lunch. You can join us.
I have just had lunch. We had an almsgiving for the elders.
Where was it?
It was at an elders' home in Piliyandala.
Elders' home? What did you do there?
We spent the entire morning with them.
Uncle, tell us what you did.
We swept the home first and made the place neat and tidy. Then it was time for lunch. We served them. One lady was very old. I fed her too.
Were they happy?
You won't believe. They entertained us.
How?
They sang songs. We joined them.
Did they tell any stories?
Yes, they told us folk tales. Two of them made nice speeches and thanked us.
Didn't you give any presents?
We gave some presents in the end. They were very happy.
We went to the beach. Do you remember the present tense form of the verb went? Go, went. Let's look at the other verbs too. We flew kites. Fly, flew. I made sand castles. Make, made. It was windy. Is, was. We ran from one end to the other. Run, ran. We found some seashells. Find, found. We took some photographs. Take, took. We swam for a long time. Swim, swam. Look at these verbs. They form their past tense with different word forms. We call them irregular verbs. Go, went. Fly, flew. Make, made. Is, was. Run, ran. Find, found. take, took. Swim, swam. Let's look at what Uncle did at the elder's home. Look at the verb forms and notice the differences. We spent the entire morning there. Spend, spent. We swept the home first and made the place neat and tidy. Sweep, swept. Make, made. One lady was very old. I fed her too. Feed, fed. They sang songs. Sing, sang. They told us stories. Tell, told. We gave some presents. Give, gave. All right, children. I hope you learnt all the verbs. Did you notice the differences of present form and the past form? I'm sure these will help you at the exam. Study them, remember them, and use them. Let's try one activity. How did Uncle spend the day at the elder's home? I'm sure you are able to write a few sentences. This is what he did. Uncle and his friends swept the place. They made it nice and tidy. He talked to them. He served them food and dessert. Uncle and his friends joined the elders and sang songs. He gave them presents too. It was the most joyful day for him. Well, children, let's look at an activity that we have to attempt at the exam. Write a paragraph on one of the following. Use about 50 words. A. How I helped my parents. B. A visit to an exhibition. Look at the second question. You have to use the past tense to write this paragraph. All right. What would you write? How would you plan? I think the following sketch would help you. What was the exhibition? When and where was it held? What was there? Now you can write a paragraph. Remember, you have to use the time indicators too. You may start last Saturday, during the August vacation, a few weeks back, etc. All these tell that we are going to talk about an action that is completed in the past. Try these questions. Write a paragraph and show it to your teachers. Remember, you get marks for content, language, and organization. I'm sure you learned how to describe a past incident. Oh, I can see. The boys doing something. They have a week off for a trip. They are planning their trip. Let's watch what they are doing.
Minula, today we have to plan our trip. Otherwise, we won't have enough time to get ready.
Yes, it's a good idea. First of all, we must prepare our plan for the trip.
Yes, of course. We must prepare an itinerary for the trip.
Itinerary? What's that, Rajan?
I'll tell you. An itinerary is a plan of a journey. It includes the places that we will visit.
Thank you, Rajan. Shall we prepare our itinerary?
Okay, it's all right.
I hope you've listened to them. They are preparing the itinerary for their trip. Oh, they are ready to show their itinerary. Let's watch them.
Minula, what about your holidays? Can you tell us about it?
Yes, of course. We must make good use of our holidays. So, I will arrange a seaside holiday package to Unnavatuna.
Wow, it's interesting. Can you show me your itinerary, Minula?
Yes. This is the itinerary I prepared. I'll describe it to you.
Well, I'll listen to you, Minula.
Rajan, we will travel to Koskoda on the first day. There we will watch turtles.
Oh, fantastic. What about the second day?
We will spend the second day at Hikkaduwa. We will take a boat ride. We will watch corals too.
Wow, how exciting. Where will you stay the second night?
We will stay at the Seaview Hotel. The next day, we will go to Unnavatuna.
Oh, Unnavatuna is famous for sea bathing.
Yes, of course. We will have a sea bath there. In the evening, we will climb the hill Rupavahini.
That's a nice schedule. But don't you think that's a bit tiring? All in one day.
No, not at all. I'm sure we will enjoy the trip.
Well, what about the next day? What will you do?
Oh, that will be the last day of our trip. We will return home, Rajan. Will you join us?
Certainly, I will join you. That will be an enjoyable trip.
Have you noticed how Minula described his future plan? Let's listen again.
I'll describe it to you. I'll describe it to you. Rajan, we will travel to Koskoda on the first day. There we will watch turtles. We will travel to Koskoda on the first day. There we will watch turtles. We will spend the second day at Hikkaduwa. We will spend the second day at Hikkaduwa. In the evening, we will climb the hill Rupavahini. We will climb the hill Rupavahini.
Have you noticed how Minula described his future plan? To express future, we have to use will with the base form of the verb. Let's look at it again. Will travel. Will watch. Will spend. Will take. I hope you know how to form the verb using will. Shall we listen to Minula again?
Where will you stay the second night? Where will you stay the second night?
We will stay at the Seaview Hotel. The next day, we will go to Unnavatuna. We will stay at the Seaview Hotel. The next day, we will go to Unnavatuna. We will have a sea bath there. In the evening, we will climb the hill Rupavahini. We will have a sea bath there. We will climb the hill Rupavahini. I'm sure we will enjoy the trip. I'm sure we will enjoy the trip.
Where will you stay the second night? Where will you stay the second night?
We will stay at the Seaview Hotel. The next day, we will go to Unnavatuna. We will stay at the Seaview Hotel. The next day, we will go to Unnavatuna. We will have a sea bath there. In the evening, we will climb the hill Rupavahini. We will have a sea bath there. We will climb the hill Rupavahini. I'm sure we will enjoy the trip. I'm sure we will enjoy the trip.
What will you do? What will you do?
We will return home, Rajan. We will return home, Rajan. Will you join us? Will you join us?
That will be an enjoyable trip. That will be an enjoyable trip.
I hope you learned how to express future using will. Tell me how to form the verb. We have to use will with the base form of the verb. Will stay. Will climb. Will return. I hope it's very clear to you. Okay, let's check it. Take a piece of paper. Get ready. I will show you Minula's itinerary again. Write 5 sentences about Minula's plan. Don't forget to use will with the base form of the verb. I hope you have written correct answers. You can check your answers by watching the program again. I would like to give you another task. Write 5 things that you plan for this weekend using the same pattern. Children, I hope you enjoyed the program. You can watch this program again and again. I'm sure it will help you in the GCE O-level examination. I will bring you another interesting program. Bye.